I'm O.W. Root, and this is Pleasant Peninsula. I'm sick. I don't know if you can tell. It's nothing big. Runny nose, sore throat, cough, the typical sort of winter sickness. And we all get it. But I think about getting sick a lot these days because I have a family. I didn't used to get sick that much. When I was single, or when it was just my wife and I, maybe I got sick once a winter, maybe. I mean, I swear there were winters where I never even got sick. It makes sense because, when you're an adult, you're not licking the table at a restaurant. You're not picking up a ball that was under a car in the parking lot and it's all gross, and then taking that hand and rubbing your face, and you're not bringing that sickness from wherever into the house and then giving it to your brother or your sister, and then your brother, your sister will give it to the other brother or sister, and then the mom gets it, and then the dad gets it, and soon enough the whole family is sick. That's your life in the winter if you've got a family. You're going to get sick. You're going to get sick more than when we're single, because kids are just not as careful. You can talk to them all the time about washing their hands for 20 seconds with warm water and soap after they get back. You can talk to them about not grabbing every single thing in the store and then licking their hands after, but they never really listen all the way, and you get sick. And I think about this a lot because, and I write about it a lot too. I've written about this multiple times before. I think about getting sick and what that means in a family, because it's a metaphor. When you have a family, when you're a part of a family, whether you're a brother or sister or son or daughter or mom or dad, when you're a part of that family unit, multiple people sharing a house together, you're all related, you aren't really an individual. You are. You have a name, you have a social security card, whatever, but you aren't only an individual. You're a part of that organism, that singular organism called your family, the Root family for us. And if someone gets sick, you're all going to get sick. There's a metaphor there about what it means to have mutual responsibility, about love as well, about what not being alone means. Really, if you are all alone, you live alone, you're not even married. If you live all alone, you might stand the best chance of never getting sick in the winter, because you can completely count only on yourself. You can live or conduct your life like you are living in a chemistry lab or something. Just totally perfect. But it's sad. Or at least not as full of joy. Being a part of a family, sharing love with other people, means a lot of good things. It means sharing good memories, good times, and love. And it also means sharing sickness as well. It's about getting married and sickness and health, but really it applies to the whole family in general. It's a funny thing, but that's whenever I'm sick in the winter, I always think about that. It's actually beautiful. Kaleva. It's about 25 minutes from Manistee. It's got a population of about 507. It's like a lot of other northern towns in the deep woods. But something incredible happens in Kaleva every single year on the winter solstice. Let's roll that.
There's a painfully heavy darkness in the north that's hard to understand unless you live here. The skies are endlessly gray, the ground is frozen for what feels like forever. The pines are more ominous than anything else. The quiet of the winter feels like suffocation. We all light candles around this time of year, no matter where we are or who we are. We all need that light in the night, a glimpse of hope, of life. Watching the people of Kaleva light their little cemetery on the winter solstice, I thought about how none of it was done for money, or clicks, or fame, or anything materially frivolous. There's no fanfare, no outsiders there but me. There's only a little community coming together to light their graves on the darkest night of the year. People stayed to admire their work for a few minutes. They took photos on their phones, remarked how it looks pretty good, and then they got in their trucks and drove home for dinner. One by one they left, and eventually all the noise died down. There are no more idling trucks or adolescent voices, only the glowing lights in the dark northern night.
It's incredible, isn't it? It's beautiful. That light, twilight, that winter twilight, the sky is blue, orange, pink, and purple, a little red. The ground is this cold, ice white, looming pines all around. It's barren, it's isolating, but it's also hopeful and beautiful as well. I mean, that's the meaning of light in the night, the darkest night of the year. But beyond just the beauty of the scene, as described in the video you just watched, I was also struck by the fact that they do it at all. And why they do it. Kaleva was settled by Finns a long time ago. And the Finnish history in Kaleva is palpable. You look at the street signs, they're Finnish. You look at the gravestones, a lot of them are Finnish as well. Many are not Finnish, but there's a lot of Finnish names as well. In this tradition of lighting the graves is Finnish, obviously. But in most Finnish communities around the world and in Finland, they don't do it on the winter solstice, they do it on Christmas Eve. It's special that Kaleva does it on the winter solstice. That's unique. And when I was there watching them light their graves up, I was thinking about heritage, culture, and tradition. Kaleva was settled by Finns a long time ago, but they didn't keep this tradition up for a long time. They didn't resurrect it or re-energize it or bring it back until the mid-1990s, connecting with their heritage. And ever since then, they've done it every single year, like other Finns in Finland and other communities around the world. And I thought about the fact that culture, heritage, and tradition are acts. They're not things to be observed or passively consumed. You can't watch them on a screen. You can't order them from Amazon. You have to do them yourself. You know, what you do is what you care about. What you do is what you believe. What you say is fine, but what you do is better, more important, or more revealing, we should say. And if you want something to stay alive, you have to do it. No one else is going to do it but you. If not you, who? And watching them light those graves in this small little town, and if you have never spent time in the deep north in winter, I'm not talking about summer. It's pretty easy in the deep north in the summer. But if you have not been up here in the depth of winter, you don't really know how heavy it gets. It's a heavy scene. And to see them out there lighting those candles, coming together, not for any other reason other than honoring the people who were buried there, of course, remembering them, but heritage, culture, and tradition. It's such a beautiful thing. It's an inspiring thing. It makes me think about what I do myself. Am I acting out what I want to preserve, or am I just consuming and passively observing? It's inspiring in Kaleva, in the winter solstice. One of the most beautiful things I've seen in recent time. I'm O.W. Root for Michigan Enjoyer.